Good morning. Welcome to Friday, December 8th. Slept in a bit, which is good. And I'm getting a vlog uploaded right now because I didn't get one up yesterday. And I still can't quite access my closet. I got a lot of stuff moved back over yesterday. A lot of this, I think I'm going to try and get some of the boxes that I unpacked over at the condo yesterday, pack some of this up in it, and hopefully get it over there today. So yeah, goal will be to pack up more stuff. So much stuff. But I'll probably do that pretty soon. Alright, so I got some stuff packed up, and then there's the magic card boxes, which I can't pack with anything else. A box on its own is going to be heavy enough to lift, so that's good. And then I did get a couple vlogs edited. I've made some tomato soup and grilled cheese for breakfast. I'm going to eat that. I think my mom has some stuff for me to look through or something and figure out if I want anything to take over to the condo. Probably just basic daily needs kind of stuff, trying to make sure that I'll have what I'll need. But yeah, I'm going to eat now. So Mom basically went through bathroom and cleaning stuff and cabinets and all that, and just whatever she had duplicates of or whatever she thinks she won't use as much now that I'm gonna be gone, putting it in bags for me to take over to the condo. Now I have quite a big trip to go over to the condo today all of a sudden. Alright, and I can now reach my closet, though there's still a lot of mess around. But it's at least more functional, and I got my car packed. A fair amount from in here, but more than half of what's packed in my car is stuff my mom just gave me and said, hey, here's a bunch of stuff you'll need. Here, take it. Which is good, because it is a bunch of stuff that I will need. But now I gotta get all that over to the condo. But yeah, I'm getting pretty close. Also, I think I'm going to try and get a few of the vertical slats up in the closet now that the washer and dryer is in. Help basically clear out space in the living room, because those are very tall, and so laying on the side they take up a lot of room. So you're going to try and get those up today too. I brought a couple more boxes in that I'm going to try and put stuff way over on those shelves and a little bit over here. And I've started bringing stuff in. I have not gotten to my trunk yet, which is full. It's got some boxes of magic cards and a bunch of bags like this of just stuff. Some of the stuff may end up going in cabinets over here, but a lot of it I think I'm just going to try and sort of fill up down here and see how full this thing gets, how quick, with just random stuff that my mom sends. But some of it's not going to go there. Like, here is a heavy-duty cleaning fluid. That is going under the sink, because I don't want to mix it in with my food. In case it leaks. That would be bad. That kind of thing. I am going to at least go through it before shoving the bags in there, because I know it's all kind of mixed together right now. It's like a lemon drop bounce. Finally got speakers hooked up to the computer so it can play music, which is good, because I dropped that yesterday and it doesn't work as well. Alright, so stuff, and even a couple of magic card boxes that are sitting in the chair because I had to put them somewhere. Yeah, some of this has spots that it goes, and some of this, like this basket, should go in one of those slots, which is good. So I can put stuff in the basket and then put it in the slot, and it's like in its spot. Kind of thinking that I'm going to take Bob's advice and maybe use this area for like spices and that kind of thing. And I do have some of those in here, so those will probably end up over there instead of in the pantry itself. I'm thinking kind of the idea is that this little spice rack will probably, I think he advised, over here, and I'll probably do that so it's nice and convenient. Yeah, putting stuff away. It's just a lot. It's just stuff basically like, Mom's like, well, she'd always keep hamburger helper stock in case I ever wanted it. Well, I'm not gonna be there, so not thinking to use that. And they have a whole bunch of extra rice. Luckily, I eat it, so didn't need that. They have 2 things of basically pancake waffle mix, and they're like, we maybe use that once a year, so we don't need 2 of these. Here, you can have it. So it's just a lot of that kind of thing, just sort of. But it's basically to be the kind of thing that for a while, rather than having to pay to get full meals, I will look at what I have and determine what small price can I pay to buy what I need to finish this off and get a much cheaper meal, basically. So I got most of this stuff away, and I pulled out the 2 boxes that I brought, and I'm going to try and put all that stuff away too. But first, I want to just take a break from that and work on the closet. There are 2 spots where notches are cut out of the baseboard, and where the top here has screws or holes for screws. Basically, this is a nice shelved closet. You can kind of see right here is the wall for this. Well, there are 2 boards that also go in here that the shelves connect between. And they've been taking up a huge amount of space in my living room because this is so tall. They are laying down on the floor across the entire living room, and they've been there for quite a while. Well, since last night we got the washer and dryer in, and those have been the main things that's been waiting on, because the closet has to be taken apart in order for anything this big to go in and out of here. But they're in. Now, this is going to have to be moved a little bit, but I only imagine it's going to have to be moved out maybe half a foot to get to the connections behind it. So, I figure it's a good time right now to put those in and get them out of the way out there, and it'll also help us with knowing where the carpet gets laid down, because the carpet goes up to one side of that first one and then doesn't pass it. So this is just a bunch of extra pad coming out here. So, yeah, gonna get those put up. Alright, so one of them is up, and it's secured up there, and it has it's notched in there, but ultimately, I mean, it could pull out. So I'm not sure if there's a way we're gonna additionally secure it further down. So I can't actually want to get the other one and put shelves on it yet. I'll have to check with Mike whether he thinks, oh no, that's plenty secure or not. We'll figure it out then. This shelf, the bigger one, feels like it might be taller. Like too tall for the space, which makes no sense. Anyways, I'm able to put it in the closet at least, so it'll be out of the way. And I was thinking, obviously I can't get the shelves up yet. I mean, even if I could get it in, I wouldn't put the shelves on because then they'd be in Mike's way. But I remembered, wait a minute, when Mike originally took them out, he set them up top here, but I moved them out into the living room to get them out of my brother's way. My brother's finished painting. I can just set them back up there and they'll be out of the way of the living room now. So I'm gonna do that. I'm working on getting this pile cleared. And this is the giant stack of the shelves, so yeah, I'll move them in there. Bit over 3 hours ago, when I was getting ready just to come over to the condo, I got a text from Nick. Want to try food today? I'm like, certainly. And so the discussion of making plans began. And at that point I figured, okay, yeah, so he can just come over while I'm working on the place. We'll go out to eat. We'll come back. He can drive home. I'll continue working on the place. But again, it's at this point been 3 hours. I've done everything I can. I even took some of the piles of stuff over here, or just some things that aren't mine, that I don't need, that are my mom's. We have these drop cloths, and I have had 4 of them or whatever, and I'm thinking 2 should be good for what I have left to do. So I packed up the others, and just some of the stuff that was my grandmother's that for some reason we didn't want to just throw away, but that she hasn't, I guess, needed yet. So I'm just going to take it and put it in my mom's garage. So I have that all loaded up in my trunk. I've moved a few things up onto here so that basically my idea is pretty soon I will get the little the little table that fits in here that the actual like CRT goes on top of. So I can get that in there, and then because I have 2 TVs in my room right now. I'll actually bring one of them over, get it set up there. Whether it's the one that's going to go there in the final place or not, I don't know. But I'll get one of them put up over there. Just, have it where it goes. Start getting things like that put together, basically. So I'm starting to get things, pulled together for that. But I've pretty much done all I can do for today. Between out of energy and just what I have to make another trip for. And at this point, the idea is in about 30 to 40 minutes, we're going to eat. We're going to Gingham's. That should be good. But in the end, it ended up being Ryan was available, but only if we waited until about 5:15. I like getting to see him. That's nice. But I was hungry about 3 hours ago when I was asked, "You want to go out to eat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sounds good." So I am very hungry now. Quite so. But I think at this point, I'm probably going to go home and get the stuff that's in my trunk now into the garage there, so I don't even have to think about that afterwards. And then I'll go from there. But yeah, certainly not as much of, progress, not as much of big scale progress as yesterday. Although I do have to say, this thing is now more than half full, and it was mostly empty this morning, so I did get quite a bit of stuff over here. And because a lot of it was stuff my mom gave me, I also obtained a lot of stuff that I will need for the place that it didn't otherwise have. So I probably shouldn't downplay that too much. I did get a good amount accomplished, just not big things. And Mike was busy with work and such today, so no carpet progress. But oh well. It is just before 5 o'clock. There is a lot of traffic. I have changed my mind. I will drop the stuff off at my house after we eat, when I just go home. Because otherwise I'm like, I forgot about all this traffic. So my options are pretty much be late or early. And I'm going to opt for early because I don't want nothing putting off when I get to eat. Because I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Nick. Why'd you make it take so long? Ryan is always the kind of guy that's more of the let's make plans for food significantly in advance, whereas the rest of my friends pretty much aren't. I can do significantly in advance, let's make plans for tomorrow, which none of them can do that pretty much. I can do that, or I can do let's just plan something and go now. But this let's plan something for a little over an hour. Whatever. So yeah, instead of dropping this stuff off at home, the only thing that might be a problem is I have the diff, the wallpaper removing spray that I am bringing home, because there's no more wallpaper to remove, and so I have all the wallpaper removal tools that I'm taking back to get out of my condo. It's a fluid, so the cold might damage that, but it's like a $3 bottle or something like that, so it doesn't really matter. Worst case, it's messed up and we're out less than $3 because half of that bottle is gone. So, yep, headed to Nick's.
Man, why'd they give 2 big guys a small table?
Because the rest of the place is pretty full.
Yeah, it's and you're in for good.
We got Bayonetta 3 was announced.
Just dropped off Nick. So now I'm headed home. Gonna get all the junk brought in. But it is cold. Much too cold to be going around in shorts. Oh well. But yeah, I gotta get this stuff inside. It's almost 7, not quite, but probably by the time I finish that it will be. And I, of course, have work tomorrow. So, back at it after that, right? Since getting home, mostly I've edited the character creation video. Is now more than halfway done being edited, so that's good. But I'm tired. Yeah, like I said, gotta work in the morning, so not really much else is gonna happen. Shutting things down, pretty much gonna go to bed. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.